Next week in Emmerdale, just when Marlon and Rona think they're finally close to the truth, everything starts slipping through their fingers. Dylan's sudden recovery should have been the breakthrough they were praying for. Instead, it becomes the moment that divides everyone even further and puts April on a collision course with her own family. After days of fearing the worst, hope quietly crept back in when doctors revealed Dylan's condition had improved. Patty shared the news with relief, and for the first time since the hit and run, it felt like the nightmare might finally be ending. Marlon and Rona clung to one possibility above all else. If Dylan woke up and talked, Ray Walter's secret would finally be out in the open. But April never shared their optimism. While the adults pinned everything on Dylan going to the police, she couldn't shake the feeling that it wouldn't be that simple. She's watched plan after plan collapse, and this time her instincts are screaming that trusting the system could make things even worse. As Dylan remains vulnerable in his hospital bed, Marlon and Rona refuse to leave his side. They're no longer taking chances, especially after Rona's devastating mistake. By warning Celia that Dylan might speak, she may have put a target on his back. The guilt hits hard, and from that moment on, she and Marlon are united in one mission. Dylan is never alone. They're fully aware of what Ray and Celia are capable of. In their minds, this isn't just about intimidation anymore, it's about survival. Marlon believes that if Dylan speaks, it will finally end Ray and Celia's grip on everyone's lives. It's the only outcome he can see that keeps his family safe. But behind closed doors, April is making a move no one expects. Convinced that Marlon and Rona are outmatched, April secretly goes to Dylan herself. Instead of encouraging him to tell the truth, she does the opposite. She begs him to keep Ray's secret. In her eyes, the police can't protect them, and exposing Ray could unleash consequences far worse than silence ever would. It's a heartbreaking moment. April isn't acting out of loyalty to Ray. She's acting out of fear. Fear that the adults are walking straight into danger, and fear that once the truth is spoken, there's no turning back. When D.S. Carter finally sits down with Dylan, everyone holds their breath. This is it, the moment that could change everything. But Dylan drops a bombshell. He claims he remembers nothing about the incident. No details, no names, nothing that can move the case forward. The impact is instant. Marlon is left shaken, feeling more helpless than ever. For all his efforts, for all the sleepless nights by Dylan's bedside, he still can't protect the people he loves. Even with reassurances from D.S. Carter, the fear doesn't fade. With no evidence to act on, the police are forced to step back. And suddenly, Ray's shadow looms larger than ever. Now the question no one wants to ask hangs in the air. If Dylan really remembers nothing and the authorities are backing off, what happens next? Will he drift back under Ray's control, returning to work as if nothing ever happened? And if he does, was April right all along to keep the truth buried?